I think the keynote I'm most excited about, of course they're all great, but the one I'm most excited about is the keynote by Dontar Oosterwal on the Harley-Davidson experience applying lean to revolutionize the manufacturing process at Harley-Davidson. We've seen so much discussion of lean in recent years in software. I'm really looking forward to hearing really from the horse's mouth how that was applied in one of the earlier really successful applications that's a pretty high-profile application in the US. Gary McLean-Hall's talk is a really interesting talk because it really gets at that intersection between a hard technical issue, which is software architecture, and much more of a human management issue, which is the agile practices. And we talk all the time about hard technical issues, and we talk all the time about the human side of the software development equation, but we don't often talk about the intersection between those two topics. And so I think his talk is going to be a really interesting exploration of the intersection between hard technical and more of a soft people skills kind of issues. April Mills knows more about managing change in organizations than possibly any other human being on the planet. Her energy level for that topic is off the charts. She is a student of how to affect change in organizations, and she has incredible experience in high-tech companies, but also in large bureaucratic organizations where change can be a real challenge. So listening to April talk about change is almost itself a life-changing experience, just because she is so emphatic and steeped in all of the nuances of how to get organizations and individuals to change. Scott Birkin used to be a manager at Microsoft, and he's written a number of books around the topic of software development or relevant to software development executives. His first book was really directly focused on software management, but this is really more focused on, I think, the really critical and often neglected topic of creativity in software. You know, we talk so much about innovation in software, and of course, one of the things that underlies innovation is how creative the people are. And so I think this talk by Scott is going to be a really interesting exploration of how we encourage creativity in software teams and organizations. Scott's a phenomenally good speaker, so I'm really looking forward to that one. So this year's summit, I'm going to be talking about the secrets of agile scaling gurus, which is really about the lessons we've learned working with companies scaling agile and non-agile projects for more than 20 years now. There has been a lot of focus on scaling agile the last several years. I think there are some good insights floating around, but there also are some misleading ideas floating around that are not going to help companies that really want to scale their agile projects. So my talk really focuses on what works, what doesn't work, what's different about agile, what's really the same about agile, and at the end really just summarizes the nuts and bolts recommendations for how to scale projects successfully.